Spectators injured as a car ploughs into the crowd at a Gippsland mud rally. Hawks star recruit Brian Lake's drunken disgrace. Bernard Tomic leading the charge on the eve of the Australian Open. Also Melbourne's controversial Tiger team taxis here to stay. And how a sick teenager's family's been overwhelmed by generosity.
Live from Melbourne, this is 7 News with Peter Mitchell.
Good evening. At least 5 people, most of them children, have been hurt after a four-wheel drive ploughed into the crowd during a mud racing event at DALYSTON near Wonthaggi in the state's southeast. Witnesses say a four-wheel drive lost control on a corner of the course and launched into spectators.
Oh, it was absolutely terrifying. I had friends that were actually in that area at the time, so I've automatically ran around concerned about them and their families.
Patients as young as 4 are in the process of being airlifted to the Royal Children's Hospital. The latest reports say they are suffering multiple fractures. The crowd rushed in to lift the vehicle off the injured. These pictures show last year's event as cars negotiated the rugged circuit just metres from the crowd. Star Hawthorn recruit Brian Lake and his wife have been arrested and locked up after a drunken night on the Mornington Peninsula. Cameron Bowe is in Sorrento tonight where it happened. Cameron, what do we know?
Well, Brian Lake and his wife Shannon were taken into police custody just after 10 o'clock last night, just after leaving a function hosted by his management company at the restaurant behind me.
Mike Angmore, 7 News.
Ahead on 7 News, could Kylie really be calling it quits on her singing career? Also extra cash to keep older workers on the job, and dramatic new video of the Costa Concordia disaster. Kylie Minogue's reportedly set to quit the music business. The star has split from her long-time manager Terry Blamey, who helped launch her career 25 years ago. The 44-year-old has been one of Australia's best-selling international artists. British media is reporting Kylie's keen to devote more time to her acting career. Businesses that hire older workers will start receiving a $1,000 bonus from this week. It's part of a federal government plan to keep more mature-aged employees in the workforce. Mia Greaves reports from Canberra.
For grandmother of 15, Linda Barnes, working as a hospital orderly is more than...
Time to return to Melbourne Park now for sport tonight with Sandy Roberts.
Thank you, Mitch, and welcome back to you as well. Coming up, more on our Aussie Open chances. Also, the best mates set for a first-round arm wrestle. And the Aussie top order crumbles as Sri Lanka finally fights back. Hello again from Melbourne Park. Bernard Tomic's now 6th favourite to win the Australian Open after claiming his first tour title in Sydney. And he's feeling so confident he's actually taken a swipe at one of the all-time greats in Roger Federer. Matt Carmichael has more.
He's arrived in Melbourne undefeated this summer with 8 straight wins.
And Mitch, I can't wait for tomorrow. Maria Sharapova, Sam Stosur and Novak Djokovic all on centre court. And of course you'll see it all right here on 7 from 10:30 in the morning.
Going to be enormous, Sandy. Can't wait myself. Thank you. Checking last night's lotto results now. The numbers you needed: 15, 31, 34, 6, 11 and 2. The supplementary numbers 30 and 16. Next, Giaan Rooney with the weather.
Hello Peter, everyone. Coming up, perfect conditions for the tennis. I'll have all the details after the break.
Just before the weather, returning to our top story tonight, and these pictures just in show the moment a four-wheel drive crashed into the crowd at a mud racing event at DALYSTON near Wonthaggi late this afternoon. You can see horrified spectators rushing to try to lift the vehicle.
Just mayhem really, wasn't it?
Just sort of people running towards the people hurt. The driver of the actual thing was pretty distraught.
Yeah.
At least 5 people were injured, mostly children. 3 patients, including a 4-year-old boy, have been airlifted to the Royal Children's Hospital. Now Giaan Rooney with the weather for the Australian Open.
Good evening again. Now, don't be fooled by the milder conditions over the last few days. Hot weather is on the way and will give tennis players a run for their money, particularly with the 39 degrees forecast for Thursday. Well, we had a mostly overcast day in Melbourne today. Our top temperature was just over 20.8 degrees at 5 p.m. after an overnight low of 16 just before 7. At the moment, it's 19 degrees. On the satellite now, and a high pressure system over the Bight will move across Bass Strait tomorrow to be located over the Tasman Sea by Tuesday, where it will persist on Wednesday and Thursday. Meanwhile, high level cloud extends from tropical cyclone Narelle all the way across Australia to Victoria, but will clear the state overnight. A cold front will reach Western Victoria on Thursday night. Around the country tomorrow, Perth 33 and a chance of a storm, Adelaide partly cloudy and 28, Hobart partly cloudy and 22, mostly sunny and 24 in Canberra, and a few morning showers and 24 in Sydney, Brisbane 31 and a few showers, Darwin 32 and a possible storm. Across Victoria tomorrow, fine apart from isolated showers along the Gippsland coast, a cool to mild and partly cloudy day with light to moderate southerly winds. Across the suburbs, mostly sunny, 24 in Scoresby, 21 at Mount Dandenong and Frankston. Melbourne tomorrow will be mostly sunny with light southerly winds, and we're looking for a top of 23. So for the rest of the first week of the tennis, sunny and 28 degrees Tuesday, a bit more cloud about Wednesday. Thursday is going to be a hot one, hitting 39 degrees, a little rain and 26 Friday, and mostly sunny and 24 on Saturday. So Mitch, I'll be out at Melbourne Park tomorrow for all the colour of the first day of the Australian Open, and we absolutely can't wait. It's going to be great.
Should be a wonderful day. Thanks very much, Giaan. And that's the way it is this Sunday, the 13th of January. Thanks for your company. For now, good night.